Pterodactyl. Oh my goodness. Another pterodactyl.
Hello. I am live. All right. So let's fix the chat first of all. There we go. All right. If you're here, come say hi to me while I start getting some of this stuff done. Hi, Lori. I was here getting some stuff together and looked at the time. I was like, oh man, it's time to go live. So I have some asparagus here. And while I talk for a minute, I'm just going to break up my asparagus. Put it in my pan. No, I'm not going to put it in the pan. I changed my mind. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get my chicken ready to go. So, how are you doing today? Are you good? So you're ready, right? So, are you being lazy? You know what? I have a 3-day weekend this weekend, so I haven't kind of very motivated. Yesterday, I got a few things done, but I've had the kids here this weekend, and I keep thinking, well, I've got an extra day. I can get stuff done. But I got a few things done yesterday, and then today I was busy trying to catch up on my comments because it'd been like a whole week since I responded to anybody, and so I wanted to get that done. And yeah, now tomorrow I have a whole lot of things to do. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to say, oh, well, you better get some stuff done, girly. So we're going to make curry chicken wings because I kind of felt like chicken this week. And I'm going to make some chicken in a mustard sauce that looks really, really good. I saw Headbangers Kitchen make it. And then I went online to look for a couple of recipes. And everybody's got the same exact recipe on there. So I'm going to, and you know what? I was going to use chicken with a bone in and skin on because I was going to fry the chicken in a little bit of oil. But the chicken that I had in my freezer that I want to use up was boneless, skinless. So this is what I'm using, my yellow sticker chicken. So I decided instead of frying it, I'm going to bake it in the oven for about, I don't know, 25 minutes or so maybe. And then we'll make the mustard sauce and I'll add it to the mustard sauce and I'll let it sit in there for a little bit and kind of soak in. I think it'll still be really delicious, but I wish I had had the chicken with the skin on so I could fry it. So that's what I was looking forward to it. Yeah, who else is here? How many people are here? Come say hi to me, whoever you are. Hi. Is it you? Oh, it's Christian. Say hi, Christian. Hi. No, are you in my chat? My live stream? No, I don't know how. Oh. I can't. I thought you said you were in the live stream. I wish. I can get in the live stream. I know. Owen knows how. He goes in there all the time. I can't get in. My YouTube channel says it's Adrian. So I'm probably going to be doing this. Hi, Kevin. I probably look better on your phone. So anyway, I have to tell you guys something. Hi, Debbie. So Friday, I did my plank challenge. And after I did my plank, it was like 50 something seconds, 51 or 52 seconds. I reviewed the plank that I did and I forgot. Oh, hi, Lish. Alicia, that's my daughter. Mom to 4 kids. So anyway, I did my plank challenge on Friday, and I reviewed the footage, and I didn't like the way it looked. Oh, I know you are, Kevin. You're doing a good job. And I appreciate you doing that too. I really do. Kevin got behind, so he's been catching up on a couple of videos a day. And I know I had a lot of videos come out in January because I was vlogging daily to get myself back on track. So that's quite a bit of catching up to do. Okay, so anyway, I was doing my plank on Friday, and I looked at the footage that you saw, and it was like 52 seconds. And the room was kind of dark. So I was like, oh man, I've been really trying to step up, the quality of my videos and how it looks and everything. And I think I've been doing really good with the lighting, quite a bit actually. And so I was like, well, I'm just going to have to do that plank again because I'm going to have to turn on this light and so everybody can really see good. Well, that was a mistake because the second plank that I did, oops, I'm putting chili powder on this. Oh, well, we're doing chili powder instead of pepper. I put salt on it, and now I'm putting chili powder instead of pepper because I'm talking and not paying attention to what I'm doing. So that was not acceptable. I'm going to have to do that again. So I did another 52-second plank right after I did the first one. Well, that was killer. That was killer for sure. But not only was it killer, I think I hurt my back because I don't think it's really hurt. I think I strained the muscle from doing a plank twice in a row. That's what I think. So last night I soaked in some Epsom salt for about a half hour in a hot bath, and it didn't really seem to help. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to soak in the tub again and see if I can get that soreness out of the way because I've got to keep practicing these planks, but I can't if my back is sore. But I was really proud of myself that I got up to, I think it was 51 or 52 seconds. I think it was 52 seconds that I got up to. So anyway, that's that. Never do planks twice in a row if you're trying to figure yourself out there. I'm just at it. I turned my thighs over, and all I'm doing right now is putting some salt. I'm going to put the chili powder away, and I'm going to use pepper on the other side. I got this giant thing of pepper that I bought from work a while back, and I want to use it up. Even though I like the fresh ground pepper better. All right, there we go. So this is going, wait. This is going in the oven, just salt and pepper on them. Nothing special. The special part is going to be the mustard sauce. There's Owen. Hi, Owen. Yeah, planks are tough. Yeah, I did push it and hurt my back, but I'm hoping it's not really bad. It's not like I can't walk or move around. I can move around and I can sleep. It's just really sore in the middle of my back is what I think. Oh, and your mom's saying hi to you. Okay, so anyway, this is going in the oven. .400 degrees for about 20 minutes, and that should be good. What are you having for dinner, Kevin? All right, so next up, Let's see here. Abby's not here right now, so my helper's gone. And all the boys are playing games. There they are. No. Wave hi, guys.
No. No.
Oh, you're having almost the same thing that I'm having. Baked chicken thighs. But mine's not honey mustard. It's just a mustard sauce. Okay, so anyway, there's the boys. No Abby today. Kind of missed my helper. All right, so now I don't have this planned out really well. I've got these chicken wings. All right, here I go. I'm going to have to dry those off. He should help Grandma, I know, but he doesn't want to.
What?
Help Grandma.
I'll help her.
Are you going to help me?
Yeah.
Okay, listen. Your tablet has to stay in the other room because I think the last time when you had your tablet, he's going to help. Last time you had your tablet over here, there was a real whiny sound. I think that's what it was. All right. So I washed my hands. And I'll be right back. I'm going to get a gallon baggie. Okay, so we're going to make the coating for the chicken. So I have some baking powder. Thanks, Owen. Stand over here. No, go get the green stool. Find the green stool. It works better right here. Okay, so I wrote out my recipe right there. Pause it if you want to write it all down. And then I wrote down my two sides right here. And that's what I wrote down for my other one, my chicken. Okay, so baked curry chicken. I need 1/4 cup of baking powder. So that's what I'm using. Owen's washing his hands. Good job, Owen. Yeah, guilt him into it. That's the way we do it, right? I've been busy doing a lot of stuff today. Actually, I've been busy doing a lot of nothing today is what I've been doing. Okay, let's point this down here. Yeah, this chicken is kind of like a shake and bake kind of thing. All right, so you need what?
A towel.
The towel's right there, hooked onto the oven. I just put a clean one there right now. Okay, nothing exact, but there it is. Oh, I know, I love curry powder and rice too. Okay, baking powder. Now, let's put that to the side. Let's do curry powder, about 3 tablespoons of that. I've been trying to transfer all my cheap ingredients into these glass bottles.
Okay, I'm back. I'm here.
Because they fit in my spice rack better than the round ones do. All right, here's Owen. Okay, so Owen, this is what you're going to do. You're going to take all this asparagus and see. Yeah, you want to. You get us to eat some too. Put your finger right here and your finger right here and snap it like that. Don't do it way up here like this, or you're going to snap off all the asparagus, but really low down like that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Like right here.
Yeah, snap it. Yeah, there you go. Do all those for me, okay?
Okay.
All right, there we go. Oh, everybody's saying hi to you. Say hi to Kevin. Say hi to Lori.
Hi.
Hi. Okay. So I'm doing 3 tablespoons of curry powder in my bag, more or less. It's kind of sticking together. All right. Oh, that's a little skinny one, huh? And I'm going to do a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Hi, Juanita. You know what? Curry powder is an acquired taste. Some people love it and some people don't. But I love curry.
Somebody said hi to who?
Juanita. Say hi, Juanita.
Who?
Juanita. She's my friend on YouTube.
Me.
Okay, that was a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, a teaspoon of ginger. Oh, it smells so good. A teaspoon of onion powder.
All of it?
I can't wait until this giant thing of onion powder is gone. It's almost gone. Because I don't use it that much for a big old thing like that.
This was a juicy one.
Was it a juicy one? Did it squirt you in the eye?
No.
Oh.
It squirted me on top of the eye.
Oh, on top of your eye? Okay, and then a teaspoon of garlic powder.
Can you do that? I want to go on.
And that's it. So now we're just going to mix it together. Yeah, you can add too much curry powder. If you're not used to the flavor of curry, you really need to start off slow because it has a very, very strong flavor. Oh, a little baby one. You're doing really good. You can throw these bottoms in the trash right next to you. That's why I put the trash can next to you. All right, there we go. So will you scoot back for just a second? I'm going to put on some gloves while I shake and bake my chicken. You what? Oh, you want to put gloves on too? Kids like wearing gloves. All right. If I was smart, I would have put these on a baking sheet before I started my live stream and let them dry out a little bit. But I think they'll be okay like this. Like I said, I was busy doing a whole lot of nothing today. But I did catch up on my comments, so that made me feel good. I always feel guilty when I get behind on my comments. I mean, it's not like I have 50,000 viewers and I can't keep up with them. I just get busy doing other stuff, that's all. Woo! Yum! Oh my goodness. Oh, they smell so good. So I just have this baking sheet and I'm going to line them up on the baking sheet. Line them up.
I can't smell it. No.
You can't smell it? Smell. Does it smell good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you lying to me?
I'm not lying. It smells good.
I'll bring some to work tomorrow for you. Oh, no, you're not working tomorrow. Neither am I. Oh, we got a 3-day weekend. Whoop, whoop. Well, I do. I like chicken wings. I don't love them like a lot of people do, but I do like them, and I have them once in a while. And when I was trying to figure out what am I going to do for my meal prep this next week, I was really thinking that chicken wings or chicken in general just sounded good. And I knew I had some chicken in my freezer that I need to use up that I bought on yellow stickers. So that's why I did that. And I don't know how many pounds of chicken this is because I bought this from work too. But I'll tell you how many chicken wings are in here after I'm done. All right. Yeah, did Deb tell you that I stopped by to get a refill today? Alicia's working. She came to visit on her break. She gets an hour break on the weekends. Well, I think maybe that this seasoning that I made is going to do all these chicken wings, so that's good. I wasn't sure. When you just fly by the seat of your pants and make recipes up as you go, you just never know how much to really make. And some of these pieces of chicken are really big. I mean, that's big.
Oh gosh, mine almost fell off.
It's okay. All right. So I just have a little bit, one more batch to shake, and then I'm done with this.
And there's a few more to go.
You have just a few more to go?
Yeah.
Well, I have more asparagus over here.
Got to do it again.
If you want to do it, you can. You don't have to. But I was thinking maybe I was going to save it. I got asparagus on sale. So I have 2 more bundles right here. And he's snapping off 2 bundles. So maybe that'll be enough. If I have to roast some more during the week, then maybe I'll do that instead of cooking it all now. Because actually, I didn't think about it until I started thinking about my live stream today. Everything that I'm making except the mustard sauce is going in the oven.
Yeah, look.
So my oven is going to be busy.
Oh gosh. Ah.
Well, these didn't get coated quite as well, but it'll do. They have the seasoning all over it.
Almost done.
Let you guys see what I'm doing here.
Also me.
Also Owen. Grandma and Owen cooking in the kitchen. Owen's learning to cook so that when he moves out, gets his own apartment, he'll know how to cook his own food. Right, Owen?
Yes.
You won't be running to McDonald's every day, right? All right, there we go. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 chicken wings in there.
Done.
Wow, look at you. Good job.
Oh, some of them.
Yeah, he can run to Grandma's house. Okay, there you go. All the asparagus is done. Yeah, girls like a man who can cook. Just remember that, okay? That's what Juanita says. Okay, so this is going in the oven. Aloha, Deb.
Ah, still smell good.
It does smell good, huh? That's going in the oven.
And that's all done.
And that's all done.
Now I do.
Now,
I cut these.
huh?
I cut these.
You want to cut them? You can. I'll let you cut them.
This one.
Owens has his little paring knife here. So he's going to cut my other vegetables. And I'm going to make the mustard sauce.
Deb.
So, yeah, I know. So these are some more vegetables that I'm going to roast. We have white mushrooms. I have a few baby bellas. I have some radishes. And, oops. I have a jalapeno, but I'm not going to let Owen cut that. I'm going to cut it myself. Okay, say goodbye to your mom.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, Mom. Have fun at work. Okay, so this is what you're going to do. Watch. Don't play. Just watch. Look at me, not at the camera, okay? Stop looking at yourself. Okay, I want you to take these and just cut them in half like that. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Okay. All the mushrooms. Cut the mushrooms while Grandma makes the sauce. Okay, we're going to turn the camera over here.
I have a hard one. Aha. Whenever I have a hard one, I just do this, Grandma.
You can do it with your hand.
There you go.
Yeah, that's okay. Do it like that. You can actually put them back in this bowl when you're done.
Wait, what do I do with the radish?
So I've got my big pan, my big pot, because as soon as the thighs are almost done cooking, I'm going to put them in the pot with the sauce and kind of let it soak into the chicken. All right, that's what I'm doing. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, so I need 1/3 cup of Dijon. Cut them in half.
I'm doing it after I'm done with all of them. I'm cleaning the mutton.
Some of the recipes that I saw, they used some Dijon mustard and some grainy mustard. That would be good too, but I didn't have any grainy mustard in my cupboard. And my little grocery store doesn't sell grainy mustard. I know, shocking, huh? And 2 tablespoons of butter.
Oh gosh. Keep going.
I'm just throwing it all into the pot right now.
Oh, this is the pot then.
So I have to tell you guys, after on, what was it, last week on my, yeah, last Monday on my weekly weigh-in video, and I was whining because I hadn't lost any weight in a week and a half.
So what do I do with
right after that? Huh? So this one, cut that off, cut that off. That goes in the trash. And then cut that like that. And cut it like that into 4 pieces. Okay? Are you gonna sneeze?
I was about to.
Don't sneeze on my food. Walk away.
Okay.
Okay? That will ruin my whole live stream. Hi, Gigi.
Gigi?
Yeah, Gigi.
So Gigi has a.
Yeah, I hope Santa gets to watch this for Owen's sake. He is being awesome.
Ah, there we go.
Okay, so far, I'm not getting very far, am I? I've got 1/3 cup of Dijon mustard, 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm not really measuring, I'm just kind of measuring. And
I need a sharper knife.
just push it down like that. I'm going to cut up one of these shallots. And I'm going to put that in there.
Oh, gosh.
There goes the timer.
There it goes.
There it goes.
Ah, smells even better.
Oh, man, those look done. That looks really good.
Even smells better.
Does it smell better?
Yeah.
There's the thighs. Can you see it?
I can see it.
There we go.
Almost.
Almost. There we go. That's as far as my camera will reach.
Oh,
So they look good, and they look almost done.
Push.
And so I'm going to let them sit right there because we're going to put them in the pot after the sauce is done. I'm talking too much.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. Owen agrees. I'm talking too much.
God.
Come on down, Juanita. We're going to all have a meal prep party.
Hi.
Everybody come to Utah.
Yes.
It'll be a meal prep party, right, Owen?
Yes.
Okay, let me show you guys what I'm doing.
Also an onion party. Oh, these are not onions.
We're going to have an onion party. Dang it.
It won't work.
Wow, this one's a little one.
Oh, look at this one. Ugh.
Talking about my shallot.
Look.
Yeah. So I was looking at the macros for shallots because I'm trying to find the lowest carb onions that I can, onion type vegetables, and trying to make the best choices. Green onions are the lowest in carbs, so that's what I've been using a lot lately. But I just think that green onions wouldn't be as good in this dish. So I was looking, and shallots have a lot less carbs than like the regular yellow onions or anything else. The only thing is, if you're using a lot of them, it can be kind of tedious to chop them up. But these are the macros on the shallots. Can you see it? There you go.
Yeah, that's good. Get a little blurry though.
A little blurry. Let's see here. 30 grams has 0 fat, 3 carbs, 1 protein. So I would think that 30 grams of onion is a lot. Welcome back, Kevin.
Kevin's back.
Okay, so I'm not going to dice them or anything. I'm just going to slice them up like this real quick.
Almost done.
And if you wanted your onions softer, you could throw them in the butter. Melt the butter, put the shallots in, let them get soft. But I'm not doing that. I'm going to throw everything into the pot all at once. Okay.
Oh.
1.5 cups of chicken broth. Can I squeeze in here and grab a measuring cup? Owen's doing a really nice job on those radishes and mushrooms.
I need to.
I'm going to put it back. I just wanted to show everybody what you were doing. He's being really careful. I'm teaching him how to use a knife. He does a lot of cutting for me. He's had a lot of practice. Okay, 1.5 cups of chicken broth. Clean this up a teeny bit. And a teaspoon of garlic cloves, which is right. Where's my garlic going? Oh, here it is.
I'm going to cut myself.
Shallots are like, let me show you.
Oh, I'm actually going to cut myself.
They look like this. They look like tiny little onions. So I don't know what they would call this in your language. It is kind of an onion. It has an oniony flavor, a little bit sweet. And where did I put my thing I just had? Oh. Does that help, Gigi? Look at what I have. That's the package that they came in. All right. So let's do a teaspoon of garlic. Not a tablespoon. And let's get this turned on. That's going to make a good amount of sauce right there. What? Uh-oh. Go show it to Papa. Oh, he's not in his room. Go into Papa's room and show it to him. Okay? All right. There we go. Owen's taking an intermission. So since Owen's not here, let's move you guys a little bit closer to what I'm doing here. There's my sauce. So I'm just going to let that warm up a little bit. I can't ever get this right whenever I move the webcam. Oh. You guys don't watch the Food Network, do you? That's where I first learned about shallots, was in the Food Network. Before that, I never really noticed them. I know. I sent them to you. When I first went out on my own, my mom didn't really teach us how to cook anything. And I had to learn how to cook from the Food Network and cookbooks. And that was in the early days of the Food Network. All right. Cut up this jalapeno, and then all of these vegetables are going to get roasted together. I was going to do radishes only, but my grocery store only had one 8-ounce package of radishes, and they don't have like the loose bunches of radishes. So I had to improvise, and I decided to put some mushrooms with it instead. And then I had this jalapeno in my refrigerator, and I thought that I better use it up. So I'm just going to slice that up pretty thick. You want to go back and play your game, Owen? You can if you want. I'm done with you right now. All right, so there we go. That's all going to get roasted together. So what we should do is this chicken. It's going to go in another dish. Until my sauce is done. That way I can wash up this pan and use it. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? I didn't want to make them crispy. I'd want them just cooked through. And even if they're not cooked all the way, they're going to finish cooking in that sauce. And it's going to have a little bit of a spicy flavor. Yeah, I love watching cooking shows. I think that's why when I first started my YouTube channel, I wanted it to be a lot of cooking and stuff because I really, really enjoy it. I guess I needed a bigger bowl, didn't I? We'll just set it right there. So cooking was kind of a hobby for me. When before I moved to Utah, I lived in California. While I do this, I'll talk. And I was a preschool teacher for 16 years. And I didn't cook for a living like I did when I moved to Utah. So on the weekends, I loved to cook. And on the weekends, I would decide on some kind of dish that I wanted to learn how to make. And I would go on the internet and I would find a bunch of recipes that had to do with that dish that I wanted to make and make up my own recipe, which is what I'm doing now. I mean, I found several recipes for this mustard chicken and I made my own. I lived in the high desert over by like Victorville, Apple Valley area. That's where I lived in California. You know that area? So anyway, I love to find recipes, kind of get ideas from other people's recipes, and then make my own recipe, which is what I did with these two recipes. So I'm going to wash this pan real quick. I've always got hot soapy water. It just helps to kind of clean up as you go. All right, so there we go. And my vegetables are going to go on this pan. And our sauce is coming together nicely. Oops. Oh, that was messy. I'm going to let that cook a little bit more and then we'll add the sour cream. All right. Cleanup is always a bear after I'm done. Seems like I've been doing dishes all morning, but I don't know. I've done like 2 loads of dishes maybe. With the kids here, I go through dishes a lot faster than if it's just me and my husband. All right, let's wipe off this counter. All right, get that put away. Put the knife away. Let me show you guys what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of straightening up a little bit so that my counter doesn't get too full and crazy full of stuff. Not too crazy. Let's put all this in the water. I love the smell of Dijon mustard. It smells really, really good. All right, let's put this away. Okay, I think we're done for right now. So here's my vegetables that Owen cut up for me. Oh man, those look good. So I don't know if I finished what I was saying, but my grocery store only had a 8-ounce package of these radishes. It was only going to be radishes, but now it's mushrooms, radishes, and jalapenos. And I just got a little bit of avocado oil. Coat the top of that with olive oil. A little bit of salt. And a little bit of pepper. There we go. Stir our sauce. Oh my goodness, that is looking so good. So now I'm going to take a little bit of sour cream. Probably about a half a cup. And I'm going to stir it into this sauce. You guys see? There you go. If I could move this the right way. There you go. So the sour cream is going to make it thicker. And it's going to make it creamy. A lot of the recipes that I saw, the people used heavy whipping cream. And I thought the sour cream would be better. Okay, so as soon as that sour cream comes together, I'm going to throw the chicken in there. I'm going to turn it down to low, and I'm just going to let it simmer together. So let's check our chicken wings since I forgot to set the timer. Oh, those smell so good. Can you see that? Delicious. So I'm just going to flip these over to the other side and put them back in the oven for a couple of minutes. That's what I'm doing. Oh, they're nice and brown on this side. I'm kind of guessing about 15 minutes, these chicken wings will be done. I didn't do the slow cook method on these. I'm doing it just a regular way because I don't really have a breading on them.
Hello.
Hi. Say hi to my friends.
Hello.
Look it over there.
Hi.
What are you doing, Gage?
Cooking. What are you doing?
Cooking.
Oh. What are you making?
Chicken wings.
Oh.
Does it smell good?
I came over here and heard food. I heard food.
You can have some for dinner tonight if you want.
Woo!
Whoop, whoop. I knew when you heard asparagus, you were going to want some of that.
Yep. Oh, I love asparagus.
I know you love asparagus. All right. So that's what that looks like. Those are nice and brown.
I'm golden.
Scoop that.
We're golden and brown.
All right, that's going in, and these are going in. I'm going to set the timer for about 15 minutes.
What's in this? What's in here, Grandma?
That's my mustard sauce. So I'm going to put my chicken in that. The mustard sauce is all done. Let me show you. So now I'm going to put the chicken thighs in the pan, and I'm just going to let it simmer in there for a little bit.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, see you later. Thanks for stopping by, Gage.
Welcome.
Oh my goodness, that is going to be so good. Let's put the lid on it. Turn the heat up just a little bit so that the sauce can come to a simmer. And then I'm going to, and then I'll turn it down again. Hi, Kim Cole. How are you? I'm thinking I've got about 15 or 20 minutes left, and I'll be done with my meal prep. So you're not late. You're just in time. All right. So I'm kind of at a standstill right now. Let's move this stuff. Everything out of my way. If I have to thicken up my sauce, I'm going to use xanthan gum. Do you guys know what xanthan gum is? You could cook it in a slow cooker for sure. I'll bet that if you just put all of the liquid and all the sauce ingredients on the bottom and then put the chicken on top and cooked it on high or low for like 4 to 6 hours or 4 to 8 hours. I don't know. I haven't used a slow cooker in a long time, but I'll bet it would turn out really good. My grandkids love asparagus. They really do. That's why I bought so much. I'm not going to use 4 bundles of asparagus during the week. I'm pretty sure that this is all I'm going to eat along with the radishes and mushrooms. So anyway, let's talk about the xanthan gum. I'm going to do a little video or maybe tag a little video onto the end of my reset, restart, refocus when I don't have a lot to talk about. But I was looking up the difference between xanthan gum and I don't know how you say this, but maybe it's guar gum or gour gum, something like that. These are both very, very keto friendly if you don't want to use cornstarch, or you don't want to use flour, white flour, you can use these two. This is used in hot dishes, and this is used in cold dishes. So I thought it was really interesting when I was looking it up. So I think I'll share some of the things that I've learned about this. And so usually when you want to thicken up a sauce and you put cornstarch and water, and you mix it all together, you pour it in the in your dish so that it doesn't get lumpy. This xanthan gum, you actually mix it with a fat. So if I have to use it, the xanthan gum, to thicken up my sauce a little bit, I'll just put a little bit of butter, mix it in with a little bit of butter, and it won't clump up in my sauce, but it'll make my sauce nice and thick. And you don't need very much of this. I think from what I've read, let's see here. From what I read, it was like 1/4 of a teaspoon for every cup of liquid that you have. So it's not very much. I got this off of Amazon. It's Now Foods, but I've also seen it. I don't know if they sell it at the grocery store, but I have seen it in health food stores. But I just got mine off of Amazon because I live in a rinky-dinky little town. So if I have to use it, I have it handy, and that's what I'm going to use. Ooh, good catch. Did you guys see that? All right. I'm going to get my meal prep containers together. Do you guys want to hear a fun fact about Abby? She loves to do dishes. So a lot of times when I'm done with my meal prep videos, Abby will help me do the dishes. Yeah, it's all the planking that I've been doing. All right, so there's 6 containers. What should I do? Maybe, I'm just trying to decide what to put in what containers. I know you do need an Abby. I'll rent her out to you guys. So I think I'll put the asparagus and the chicken wings in these bigger containers. I need some more of these bigger 32-ounce containers. I'll put the chicken wings and asparagus and the chicken thighs with the mustard sauce with the other roasted vegetables. Hi, Jerry. Because I think that the sauce, the mustard sauce, would be really good with that. So that's what I'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These glass containers are kind of expensive, but eventually I'm going to buy one more pack of these bigger ones because they're just the perfect size for me. All right, that's bubbling and boiling. Turn that down to a simmer. The oven has 8 minutes. I need a drink. Yeah, Hayden and Abby would get along really well together, wouldn't they? They'll just play. See, I have the advantage because I have Abby with her 3 brothers, which she's sick of seeing them and she wants something else to do. That's why she's so helpful to Grandma. Plus, she just likes doing girl stuff. Okay, so I'm going to take the lids off of these. And as soon as all that food is done, we'll be finished. With our live stream. Meal prep will be done. So, what to do? I have 6 minutes and I'm running out of things to do. That's funny because usually I have more. I know what I can do. I have a really good idea. I'll be right back.
Dude, I want an egg from you.
I'm going to prep my electrolyte drink in here. I've been kind of slacking on the electrolytes. So I'm thinking that if I have them in these containers ready to go, I'll have them. Thank you, Juanita. You know what? I appreciate your support too. I really do. And I'm happy that you're being helped by my videos and everybody else's videos too. There's so many good people on YouTube, isn't there? So many good people. So let's prep the electrolyte drink while we're waiting for everything else to cook. Oh, this one's almost gone. You know what? We're not going to use this Sole water. I'm going to go get my other Sole water. Celtic sea salt. That's why it's a little grayish. It looks dirty. It's just the Celtic salt, gray salt. So this is the pink Himalayan sea salt that I used for this one. And I'm just going to use 2 tablespoons of Sole water. Get my sodium in. Could be part of the reasons why I've been having leg cramps at night. I know I've been complaining about that a lot to you guys. Is because maybe I'm not getting, it's not just the magnesium, maybe it's the sodium that I'm not getting too from the Sole water. Okay, so I've got 2 of those. I'm going to do apple cider vinegar with the mother, 2 tablespoons of that. This is going to help me a lot. I can just take it to work just like this. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. All right. And what is it? A half a teaspoon of potassium, which is 1,280 milligrams. And if I put a little bit more in there, all the better. All right, that's done. I just keep it on my counter, all 3 components, so that I can just grab it when I need to. All right, let's put those in the sink. And I've got this tropical cherry Mio that I'm using right now. And it's sweetened with stevia, which I really, really like. This is really tasty. I like it a lot. So we're going to give it a good squirt. Just like that. And my lids. Now, none of these ingredients are perishable, so this can sit on the counter until I'm ready to use it. All right, that's done. Let's check on our chicken, shall we? Oh, yeah, look at that. Woo! Everything's almost done. When it rains, it pours. Oh, yeah. Oops. Look at those wings. I'm going to let those cool off for a minute while I take the chicken thighs out of this pan. And the sauce is pretty thin, so we're going to thicken it up a little bit with the xanthan gum. But boy, the sauce really coated it well. Woo! Hot. Okay, so I'm going to put 2 of these in my meal prep containers. You know, when I start loading up these containers, we're just about done. I don't know if I'm going to eat 2 chicken thighs, but I'm putting 2 chicken thighs in each container. Because eating an OMAD, I just never know how hungry I'm going to be. And if I need to bring some home later, then I will. But that was just enough to put 2 in each dish. All right, there we go. All right. So you're gonna make my sauce? It's so good. Okay, so we're gonna take about 2 tablespoons of butter. In this little dish. And I'm guessing that I have about maybe 2 cups of liquid in that pan. So I'm just going to do a half a teaspoon. Let me know if you like it, okay, Deb? Half a teaspoon. Just smush it together. Helps to think ahead and take your butter out. I just leave mine sitting on the counter all the time. Okay, there it is. All smushed together. So years ago, I used to watch Emeril Lagasse. You guys all know who he is, I'm sure. And he said that when your sauce comes to a boil, that's as thick as your sauce is going to get, or gravy. So that's a good tip. Bam, I know. Even if you don't watch Food Network, you guys know who Emeril is. He has a turkey recipe that I made one year for Thanksgiving. It was the most amazing turkey I've ever had in my life. Oh, yeah, this is getting really thick. That's nice. Not thick like a gravy, but just a thicker sauce is all it is. That's what I want. I don't want it to be like gravy. I'm pretty sure that when I warm it up at work, it's going to be even thicker. So yeah, that's pretty good. Let me show you guys. Let me see if I can position this the right way. There you go. Can you see it? I don't know. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's bubbling. It's thick. It's not gravy. It's a sauce. There's a difference between gravy and sauce. And if you want it a little bit thicker, you could add another 1/4 cup of the xanthan gum, and that would be good. But I don't want mine any thicker than that. So now that it's come to a boil, it's as thick as it's going to get. I'm just going to take this and spoon it over my chicken. Oh my goodness, look at that. You know what would be good in this also is a little bit of thyme. Or a little bit of rosemary would be good in there. All right, there we go. That's enough for right now. And then I have quite a bit of sauce. Hi, Renee. I have quite a bit of sauce left over, and I'm going to put it in a mason jar and keep it in the refrigerator. And if this chicken soaks up a lot of the sauce that's in here, then I'll have more sauce to pour on it before I eat it at work. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. So now let's put our chicken wings in the containers. I'm going to do a couple more containers because I think that the kids are going to like these. I think they're going to eat them too. All right, there we go. Oh, that's the internet for you, huh? You keep getting knocked off. So how many of these do you think is a serving? 4? I've seen people eat even like 6 of them. I think 4 is going to be plenty, along with some vegetables. I changed my mind. I'm going to put the asparagus with the chicken, with the mustard chicken. And I'm going to put the other roasted vegetables in here with this, because I think the mustard sauce, a little bit of it poured on top of the asparagus would be really good. All right. There's 4. Those are pretty big. Oh, there's 3 in that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, well, what the hey. Let's just throw them all in there, shall we? I'll have a little bit to share with Alicia tomorrow at work. Ooh, that one's filling that container up. All right, there we go. Now, I know, maybe 5. Yeah, I'll probably end up taking some of those out and putting them somewhere else. I think 4 actually is going to be good. 5 is a little bit of overkill. So I'm going to take my parchment paper off of this pan. I'm going to wash this up really quick, and I'm going to put my asparagus in there. I would love to have a double stacked oven, but right now I'm cooking a lot of things in the oven. Once the weather starts warming up and spring is here and summer is here, I won't be cooking as much in the oven. I'll be doing some other stuff. So I'm going to have to think of some warm weather things to do. I'll probably end up using my air fryer more. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate that. Because you know what? I was whining last Monday on my video about not losing weight and blah, 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 and all this stuff. And then the next day I lost weight. What was it? Tuesday? No, it wasn't my weekly weigh-in video. It was on Thursday when I made a video. I was whining about not losing weight. And then that next day, Friday, I did. And Saturday, I did. And today, I did. All right. So the asparagus is there. I'm happy that it's starting to show, because I have to confess to you guys, I cheated. I got out my measuring tape when I didn't lose that weight for a week and a half. I got out my measuring tape and I measured my stomach, because that's the body part that I care about the most, is my stomach. But I have noticed that my face is thinning out quite a bit. But just so you know, I've lost another inch off my stomach. And my muffin top is not as plump as it used to be, I guess. Plump. Okay, so I'm just putting some avocado oil on here. A little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper, not chili powder. And that's going to go, these are not very thick. pieces of asparagus. So they're only going to take about 15 minutes to cook in the oven. Oh, look at these. They're so good. So good. Look at this. Wait. I have pot holders. Just FYI. I'm just always too lazy to go in the cupboard and get them. I don't know why it seems like it's so much effort when it's not. But there we go. Roasted vegetables. So, what did I say I was going to do? I know. Never mind. Talking out loud. Yeah, that's a lot of chicken. I'm not going to eat all that chicken. That's a lot of chicken. Even though I do one meal a day, I don't think I could eat that much chicken. This OMAD thing is really working for me, though. All right. I'm really liking the fact that I don't think about food all the time because I can get obsessed with food. As I'm sure most of us do, you know. Food is comforting. Food is good. But we need to think of our fuel, our food as fuel. Hi, Terry Lee. Is it snowing where you're at? We have a snow, a warning, a weather warning, and I think it's gonna snow here tonight and tomorrow quite a bit, actually. Let me show you what I'm doing here with my roasted vegetables. All right, so they're all going in the pan. Oh, and good job cutting up these vegetables.
Okay. I didn't cut all of them.
Yeah, almost all of them.
Yeah. I go get
You want to come back to my live stream? Put your stool over here. I'll move the pan so you don't get burned, okay?
I'm just going. I'm just asking to get a drink. That's what I'm doing.
You want to do what?
Go get a drink.
Get a drink? Okay, get a drink. Okay, so that's done. Let's get those boxed up and ready to go. Go get me your cup. Owen wants a drink.
I don't have that. Put it in the sink. No, I need that crust.
He's gonna fix it for you.
I can't.
Are your lids hard to clean? Do you know what these
Hold on.
rubber things, they're not gaskets, but what are these called? I don't know. These rubber things, you can pull them out and then put them back in if you get food underneath. That's what I do. I always struggle with this. Yeah, the seal. There you go. On mine, you can pull the seals out really easy. and then wash them separately and then poke them back in. Do a little bit more cleaning up here. You guys want to hear something funny?
Sure.
Yeah, you want to hear something funny too? Yeah. Okay, so listen. I've been getting the little grape tomatoes in this dome container that has a sticker on the top and the thing on the bottom. In the last couple of weeks, I've been using those tomatoes. So every time I get the tomatoes out of those containers, I struggle with taking the bottom part off to get my tomatoes out. Well, somebody, I don't remember who it was. One of my viewers commented on my last meal prep video. Did you know that if you peel off the sticker, you can get the tomatoes out like that? I did not know that. I never pulled the sticker off to do it. I just been struggling with getting the bottom off. And I was always thinking, why in the heck do they make this so hard for people? I just commented back, I didn't know that. Thank you for letting me know. So anyway, if you guys didn't know that this yellow sticker comes off, oh my goodness, this stuff I do. And then I was thinking to myself, I wonder how many people watch my video and are shouting to the screen, pull the sticker off. Oh my gosh. It takes all kinds, doesn't it? I'm just a very unique person. That's all there is to it. I'm a very, very unique person. All right, so 9 more minutes. What time is it? Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, this thickened up. Look at it starting to cool off. Let me show you. You found out by accident? See, it's a lot thicker now. Oh, man, that's good. You know what? I'm really glad that I didn't add more xanthan gum to that. So let that be a lesson to you. Don't add too much because it's going to thicken up as it cools down. So I'm going to go get a little mason jar, and I'm going to put the rest of the sauce in there. I didn't taste it, so if I need more salt, I'll add more salt, but I think this will be okay. That recipe made quite a bit of sauce, you guys. I wonder what else I could use this mustard sauce for. So I have to tell you guys something else. I was catching up on Melanie's videos this morning. Melanie Hine. If you haven't caught up on her videos, she did a dancing one. It's so good. You guys have to watch her dancing video. She did like, I don't know, maybe 10 different dances with different music and everything. Did you see that, Lori? It was so good. It was so, so good. I love the ballerina. The ballerina was my favorite. I just laughed thinking about it. Yeah, and Nona Grace too. Oh my gosh, she's so good. I adore Nona Grace. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. But this is the thing, is that's a tag that I'm not going to be participating in. And I'll tell you why. For the same reason that I tagged Lori and Kimmy Tia's me in the lemons for leukemia challenge, I didn't know that they hated sour taste. And I did it. They were troopers. They did the challenge, but I felt so bad. But it's just something that they just can't do. And dancing is my thing. I don't dance. I don't ever dance. I don't do it. I wouldn't do it in my bedroom by myself. I wouldn't do it. You didn't mind doing it? Oh, it looked like you guys were being tortured. It really did. I felt so bad. It just looked like you guys are being tortured. But I just don't dance. I don't do it. I don't do it by myself in my room. I don't do it with my husband. I don't do it anywhere. I just don't dance. I have a mental block against dancing, so I won't be doing that one. But it's fun watching everybody else do it. And I love, like, I don't know if Renee's still here or not, but when I watch his videos and he does his little car thing, dancing thing, I love that too. It's just so much fun. Well, we only have 4 more minutes. I was going to let you guys go, but maybe we can hang out for 4 minutes and talk and then be done with the video. That is really good, you guys. Almost done. So anyway, yeah, I lost an inch off my belly. Yeah, he should do that challenge. Are you still here, Renee? RC Martinez? You should do that challenge. I'm going to comment on his last video and tell him that he should do it. He'd be really good at it, for sure. I know he put up a challenge one time, people dancing in their cars. That was really fun, too. That was a while back. That was a long time ago. I was telling my husband, yeah, see his ballet. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. I do that all the time. That's normal life for me. Putting a little bit more salt on my chicken. I like salty chicken. I don't know what I was going to say. So we'll think of something else. Yeah, that was really fun, though. Watching Melanie. She put up a few videos yesterday, and I caught up on, it was like 4 or 5 videos. And if you guys don't watch her, go to her channel and give her some encouragement for sure. I was telling my husband something. What was I telling him? I don't remember now. I don't know. I'm just talking about random things that are coming out of my head. That's all. Oh, it would be so good on pork. That's a good idea, Juanita. Maybe I'll freeze this if I don't use it all and put it on some pork chops. That would be really good. That's a good idea. Yeah, I don't remember what I was telling him. 2 more minutes, you guys. Let's take a look at these asparagus and see how they're doing. Yeah, I did use up the last of my pork and meatballs. Oh, yeah. We'll let those cook 2 minutes and then they're going to be done. Yeah, if the kids don't help me eat all this stuff, I'll put it in the freezer and save it for another time when maybe I have to work on the weekend or I just can't make it. I'm planning on taking a trip sometime this spring, pretty soon. It's like what, March 17th or no, February 17th. So in about another month, it's going to be spring. It's been snowing quite a bit here lately. And as soon as the weather warms up, I have a pretty treacherous part of I-70 that I have to travel down to go see my other daughter, Sarah, that lives in Cedar City. And there's a lot of canyons. There's a lot of windy roads. And it's 80 miles an hour for a lot of the way. And a lot of these truck drivers, they just drive way too fast and they scare me. When the roads are icy and wet, I just don't like to go that distance. So I'm hoping that sometime soon I can go see Sarah and take her some stuff, because you know her house burnt down in December, and on December 26th they moved into a new house, and so they're still gathering up some things that they need, you know, household items. I've got a bunch of stuff at my house now that collected from people at work. Oh, yum. Oh my goodness, that looks good. All right, we're just about done here. So what I'm going to do, put these towels down so I don't burn my counter, because these towels are multi-purpose. And I'm going to do about 5, 6 pieces of asparagus, maybe. No. 8 pieces of asparagus. You know what would be good with this is some lemon. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'll let the kids have some for snacks. And if we end up eating most of it, then I'm going to roast some more of that asparagus. All right, this is going to be some snacks for the kids. They're going to love that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to be their favorite grandma of all time. I thought you already were.
Yeah.
Am I already your favorite grandma of all time?
Why?
A 1/4 teaspoon of what? I know I did, huh? Scored some big points. They like my asparagus. All right, so we got plenty for the kids to have for a snack right now.
Let me see. Yeah, that's plenty.
That's plenty? Abby's going to be sad that she was at her friend's house today.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did score points.
Me?
Christian, because he said that was his favorite grandma of all time.
Me too.
I already was. You too?
Yeah.
Owen says him too. All right, so we're done. Here they are. Look at that. Look at that. That's my lunch, you guys. Oh my goodness.
How much do you need?
Huh?
So 4 and 1 for you. Where's the 4? Where's the 4?
I'm telling you, every single meal that I've made in these meal prep videos, I have not gotten tired of anything that I've cooked. I just kind of go back and forth every other day with each meal. And if I need to add something else in, then I do. All right, so there we go. We're done. Thank you for coming to my live stream, you guys. I really appreciate your support. So before we go, let's take a look at what we have here.
Not me.
No. Okay, so this is the chicken with mustard sauce. There we go. Roasted asparagus. This is curry flavored chicken with some mushrooms and radishes and jalapeno on it. And this is my electrolyte drink.
Orange juice.
No, it's not orange juice. Just my electrolytes, and all I have to do is add some ice and some LaCroix or something like that, and I'll be good to go. All right, you guys. So thank you so much for coming in and supporting me. I love every one of you. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you haven't done that already. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for my weekly weigh-in. So until tomorrow, keep calm and keto on. All right.